welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have something a little bit different. I have been collecting my trash, basically. So I thought it would be kind of cool to gather up all the samples and like interesting products, just random things, beauty-wise, that I've been using that I've like used up so that I could give you guys my opinion on them. So I've got this handy dandy Ulta box and I've taken a couple of months to like fill it up with some things. So I'm just gonna kind of have a little chit chat, run through my trash, and I hope that you guys like this video. I really enjoy watching these from other people. It's kind of like thank you for your unsolicited opinion type of a thing. So that's what we're gonna do. If you've been wondering where I've been here. I just haven't really had any content to make. Since basically like November, December-ish, have been working with several different companies to try to get some PR stuff going, and it's literally just taking forever. So I was waiting for those. I was kind of like in between some boxes. I had this video to film, but like my box wasn't that full, so I just like haven't had anything to film. But today's Monday, tomorrow's my birthday. I took today and tomorrow off, so I have all day to film several different videos. So that's where I've been. Also, I've been redoing my kitchen, so just kind of been a little bit preoccupied. Anyways, without further ado, let's dive in. I'm not gonna sit here and say while I open this up, but thank you so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. If you like this, give it a thumbs up and I'll maybe make more. If you don't like it, that's okay. Please don't leave some nasty comments, just don't like it. All right. First things first, I should have been doing this the whole time probably. I was on this like probiotic journey type of a thing through Grove where every order I was getting a different brand of a probiotic, kind of trying it out. None of them have worked that great. There was one that I got way in the beginning that worked pretty okay, like it made my stomach flat, I wasn't as gassy, just all kinds of things. So I put this one in there. This was the Aura Trust Your Gut Probiotic and Prebiotic Powder Supplement. It's apple and raspberry scented, and there's probably like, there's still some left in here. Not a complete full scoop, but yo, this is nasty. So it says you can mix it into water. I did. It tastes like a very, 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 very diluted juice. It's disgusting. You can mix it into smoothies. I'm not a smoothie gal. I'm pretty much just a coffee in the morning type of a person. And you know how you see those people that do like super bloom or whatever? I don't do that either, but I was like, oh, we could make that out of this, and no, it's gross. So honestly, what I started doing was like the old protein powder type shot thing, where I took the scoop, I just went into my mouth and then followed it with a quick drink of water. It was painful. It says that there's like 30 servings in here. It probably took me well over a month to get through it because of how painful it was. So that was a hard no, and it was expensive. I'm just gonna kind of put some of the trash behind me here until this box gets empty, and then we'll, I don't know. Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I actually really like this stuff. I have not bought it ever because I just keep getting like free ones of this size or like the little tiny tube, which I'm probably sure I have another one of in here. But I like this stuff. It's really great for taking off like stubborn mascara. I have a problem with mascara where like if it has the little silicone or like rubbery brush, it's really hard for me to like actually get it off my lashes. The type of brush somehow like turns my eyelashes into needles, and then when I take my makeup off at the end of the day, like it just doesn't come off ever. So this has been really nice. Thankful for that. Ooh, self-tan, my favorite self-tan. This is Loving Tan Deluxe Gradual Tan Nourishing Tinted Body Lotion, and I go with the shade medium. This is my favorite self-tanner ever. I like it because it's a lotion. You don't have any sort of like developing time, and I just get a really good color out of it. I don't use a mitt with this. My other self-tanners I do use a mitt with, so just be mindful. I probably should use a mitt, but because it's a lotion, I'm like hesitant to, but yeah, so I just like wash my hands a ton after I put this on. But yeah, I buy this at Ulta. This is literally my favorite tan, self-tan. All right, Tula Skincare Body, probiotics and superfoods, take care plus polish. This was a hard no. I think I got this in my FabFitFun box. I said it before, I just don't like Tula products. I was thinking, like, the whole reason I didn't like give this away to my sister or something was because it was a body product and it's a scrub and I like scrubs. It was very jelly-like it wasn't a scrubby scrub, and the smell was not doing it for me. Like, what does it say is in here? It's got lemon peel, hibiscus flower acid. That's about it. The smell just wasn't for me. I don't know. Plus, like, I literally had to crush this tube to get it out. Like, snap it in half like this and stuff. And it was just bothersome, honestly. I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 10. It cleaned my body, it did the job. So it gets a 1. All right, then we've got, see, I should have thought a little bit about the things I put in here because some of them I don't remember. Pacha Soap Co. I bought this, not this past, well, maybe I did buy it this past fall. It's the Pacha Soap Co. Froth Bomb gift set, Fallen for Frost. So it has 4 bath bombs in it. I just kept the box. I took all the bombs out. I actually really liked them. So the ones that were my favorite were honestly this caramel and sea salt down here, and then this golden chai up here. In all honesty, I thought these 2 were gonna be my favorites, but it was actually these 2. These are pretty long. Like, it's not like your typical like Lush bath bomb where it just kind of was like poof and it's gone. These ones foam for a long time. I will say though, this one left my bathtub really like yellowy, but I think it was because of the turmeric that's in here, like not because it had a dye. So yeah, I actually really liked these. I would buy this again. It was on the more expensive side. It was like $35, I think, but they were all really great. Ooh, raw sugar scrub. Exfoliate, refresh, replenish, pineapple, maki berry, and coconut. I really liked this a lot. So the reason I ended up with this was David's grandma meant to get me a Bath and Body Works gift card for Christmas one year, but she bought the wrong blue card and got a Bed Bath and Beyond gift card. And it was for like a weird amount of money. It was like $30. So several times I had gone on their website to try to go get something. There was just nothing for me. And then they were shutting down. So I was like, oh crap, I have to go use this gift card. So I went on the website and I bought like just random things like shampoo that was on clearance, and I bought this that was on clearance. So I think instead of the normal, like, I can't remember if this is like $6.99 or $9.99, but I think I got it for $1. Then it smelled really good. Yeah, I literally like scraped this thing clean because it smelled so good. Yeah, 10 out of 10. All right, yeah. Lemmy Matcha Energy B12 Gummies. These came in a FabFitFun box. These were a no. First of all, I know it's a vitamin, so it's got B12. You're not necessarily gonna like feel the energy. I don't even think these did anything for me, and they taste disgusting. This was like the world's most gross gummy I've ever eaten. Please don't make a matcha gummy. Just don't. Yeah. Support energy metabolism. I think this was a waste of my time and calories. But that's okay, we got it for free. Oh yes, okay. This is by Made Up Gossip. It's the Creamy Nutmeg Hand Wash Powder. You may recognize this from a Fruit for Thought box. I got this in there. This came with a special soap dispenser. And the idea here is you dump this powder into that special soap dispenser, fill it with water, shake it up, and it like foams, I think. No, it's just a regular old soap. It's not foaming. So anyways, I didn't want to use the hand soap pump that came with it because it said Made Up Gossip on it, and it's just not visually pleasing. So I was like, no, I have my own soap pump. So when my soap ran out, I put this in my soap pump, shook it up vigorously, just like it said. This is the world's worst soap. Oh my God. It smells good, I'll give it that. But like half the time when you squirt it out, it's just water, and so it sprays. The other half, it's like a worm that comes out. And I've like shaken it up multiple times. I've added a little extra water. I've done like this thing, and it's awful. It's just kind of like a fear thing. Like when I go to wash my hands today, am I gonna get like blasted with water by my soap dispenser, or is it gonna come out like a worm? So no thanks. Concept was cool though. Okay. NCLA Beauty High Butter in the scent Coconut Vanilla. Oh yes, okay. Yeah. So, and then we have the same brand, Hey Sugar Exfoliating All Natural Body Scrub. So we have the scrub, and then we have the butter. These came together in a set. This was actually really nice. This was the sugar scrub. As you can see, I like literally scraped and cleaned out the container. This didn't last me very long, if I'm being honest, but it was a gritty scrub, and it actually smelled okay. It's like a fake coconut scent. This, on the other hand, no thanks. This, I don't even know. Oh, I did. I was good. I scraped it clean, but it's like the worst lotion ever. So I like lotions where when you rub it on your skin, I don't have to sit here and like rub and rub and rub and rub to get it to like not be white and streaky anymore. This one, I'm not even joking. It took me like 15 minutes to apply my lotion because it was so streaky and just wouldn't rub in. Like I felt like when I was rubbing it around, it was just moving around on my skin and not absorbing at all. So yeah. All right, what do we got now? Okay, Pharmacy Honey Halo Ultra Moisturizing Ceramide Moisturizer. This had a little like metal scoop that was magnetized to the top. I don't know if it's in the bottom here or if I saved that for something else. This was nice. It honestly, I have not found like my favorite facial moisturizer ever. I just didn't really like the shape of this jar because it's like a hexagon. It was really hard to use up all the product because like, I mean, I even stuck my finger in there and it was just hard to get it out of this. So I like the idea of it because it's supposed to be like honeycomb shaped, but not really for using up products. And honestly, it was not special enough to buy again. Like I said, I haven't found my favorite facial moisturizer. I also stuck in here some of my cards. Remember I told you I'm an absolute psycho and I like keep all the product cards and like give my ratings? Well, there we go. I don't know why I threw this in here. It's just a Thayer's like, I think I probably got this in a Walmart beauty box where they give you like one toning pad and you can try it. I like it. Okay, so what I didn't do was throw all my face masks, eye masks, those types of things in here unless there was like something I had to comment about on them. And this was one of them. So this was Skimono Radiance Recovery 4C, Plumping Collagen, Calming Chamomile, Refreshing Cucumber, Firming Vitamin C with Peptides. This was an eye mask. I honestly don't remember where I got it, but what I thought was weird was how it came out. So, like, this is what it looks like. So it like went on your eye like this. This wasn't the iPad itself, it was just like the little protective thing, but I thought that was unique. It was really hard for me to wear it because I felt like I had to sit here with my eyes shut. And I like to do these when I watch TV and like just keep them under here. So it was hard for me to like do both. But yeah, I thought that was like a very unique and different concept that I've never seen before. Okay, so I lied. I did throw an eye mask in here, but this one I don't have any comments about. Just a regular old, plain old eye mask. Aha, and okay, so I lied. I'm sorry. I did put them in here, but I'm not going to go through them because these didn't really like make an impact on my life. However, this ginseng one, it did kind of sting a little bit. Body Slime by Southern Fleek Bath. This, I don't know if you remember, I got this in my Fruit for Thought box. This was a no. I think it was like lemon lime scented. It was a body slime. It honestly did not rub into my body very well to wash. I tried it both just on my hand and like on a loofah, and it wasn't the best smell. It was kind of disappointing, if I'm being honest. What else do we got? Yep, there's another of those Garnier things. Oh, I do a lot of like free sample or like product testing websites. I really just like free stuff. I really do. And I got this, I'm probably not even supposed to show it on here, but it's in the store now, so I feel like I can. So I got this in a free product testing website. It was the Head & Shoulders Bare Minimal Ingredients Shampoo. I got this for free to try it. Look at how crushed up this bottle is. So first of all, I scribbled out Head & Shoulders on the top because every time I got in my shower, I got the Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes song stuck in my head, and I could not move past it. So I had to scribble it out to save my sanity. And then this is supposed to be like one of their eco-friendly bottles. No, please don't. Look at how I had to crush this to like get it out, and I didn't even get all the product out. Like there's still some in the bottom, but like I'm not gonna sit here and completely flatten this bottle. I am all for being eco-friendly, recyclable, like, but this was, what the hell? No. And it wasn't even a memorable shampoo, aside from all of my irritations. All right. Okay, my dad actually bought me this. It's called New Skin, and it's the Age Lock Lumi Spa Treatment Cleanser for Normal Combination Skin. I've never heard of this before. This is not doing it a great justice. There. I've never heard of this before. He finds like weird things. Like, I don't know where he finds them, but he got me this, and I actually really liked it. This was like a thicker cleanser, and it foamed up really nice, and it's meant to be used with their Lumi Spa system. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use that. I'm not like a facial brush person. But yeah, I really liked this. He did just get me another bottle too for Christmas, so we've got more. Maria Nilla Invisidry Shampoo. That was a no. I feel like all this did was like just spray stuff on my hair. It did nothing to soak up the oils or anything like that. And I can't remember. It smells kind of gross. It smells like berries, which I don't like it that much, but I can't remember where I got that either. Let's see. Okay, these I actually just threw in here. They're the Gloss Modern Clean Luxury Collection Conditioner and Shampoo. I got these in a box, and then I also got a bigger size of them in another box. I actually really like these. These smelled really good. I feel like they were a nice, like, clean, but also a luxury scented, like, shampoo. Would I be out here paying $36 a bottle? But they're really nice. I'm excited to use, like, the big ones, too. All right, what else do we have in here? Oh, the Quaishi Naturals Vanilla Shower Gel. It's okay. This is probably my third bottle of it. Do I want another one? No. But it's a nice like shower gel. It smells okay. It smells like vanilla. It says with chamomile extract too. It's just okay. And then following that up with the Quaishi Natural Strawberry Body Milk, you can see there's like some left. It was a no. This was another one of those lotions that didn't rub in at all. And the fruit smell, I didn't like it. So last year I bought at TJ Maxx this banana scented like pump lotion. and it was like a Korean skincare brand, and it honestly took me so long to finish it because I liked it at first because it smelled like Laffy Taffy, and then I started hating it because it smelled like banana Laffy Taffy. And I felt that way about this one too. Like it smelled like fake strawberry, and at first I was like, oh, that's not bad. And then after a while of like smelling my lotion, I was like, And why did I leave so much product in there? Because I don't have the patience to like upside down. No. Ooh, this is a unique one. I put my perfume in here. So the perfume that I was wearing was the Giorgio Armani My Way. This is so nice. I really like this. This I went through probably the fastest out of any perfume I've ever gone through. It just was like my absolute favorite smell. Oh, yeah. I don't even know how to describe it. It just smells good. Smells good. Okay. This deodorant. So this is the Method Body Coconut Rice Milk Shea Butter Aluminum Free Deodorant. I bought this from Grove, and I don't know how I feel about it. So I really like the smell. This is like one of my favorite scents possibly ever. Okay, when I was using this deodorant, first of all, it doesn't last as long, obviously, because it's aluminum free. I felt like personally I had to apply this like twice a day in order to not have to be like, okay. But the reason why I don't know how I feel about it is because I don't know if it like dyed my underarms like dark brown or something, because like they were darker and they're normally not dark. I don't know if it was that did it or if it was the fact that I went tanning in a stand-up bed. So I didn't put tanner lotion on my underarms, but I did stand there like this. So I don't know if that was the culprit of why my underarms were dark or if this deodorant was, but coincidentally, my underarms are not done. They're not dark anymore, and I'm done using that deodorant, and I haven't been self-tanning. So I guess to get my full opinion, I'd have to buy this again and not go tanning to figure out if this was what was turning my underarms dark or not. But aside from that, I did like it. It was expensive for a deodorant. I think it was like $10. All right. I'm trying to pick out the products that like, that I can remember my opinion of them. Earth Harbor Glow Juice Refining Enzyme Mask. This was a no, not ever again. And I've seen it several times, like as either an add-on to whatever box I'm already getting or as a choice for the box I'm getting, and I will honestly, no. So this is a face mask, and it's like jelly, but it's really, really slippery jelly. So like when you put it on, it's going to fall off your face. So be in the shower, be in the tub, be near your sink because it's falling off. It's also like, the smell of it is not, I don't even know how to describe what it smells like. It smells like a combination of like liquor and hand sanitizer. Like remember during COVID, the alcohol-based sanitizers that like smelled like alcohol? There you go. That's what this smells like. So yeah, that was a no. Here was another probiotic, the Hilma Gentle Bowel Movement Support. Relieves occasional constipation, promotes regularity. No, it don't. It does not. I bought this on Grove as well. This didn't work at all. Like when I got to the end of this product, I took it consistently too. Like I made sure every single day. That's how I formulate my opinions of these. I try to be as consistent in taking it as possible because things don't work if you're like, I'm gonna take it here. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. So I tried to be as consistent as I possibly could with taking these. That one was another story back there. But when I got to the end of this bottle, I was like, why did I just put all of that in my body? Like, what was it doing? So, yeah, no. I don't think there's any more probiotics in here. Okay, Truff Love Indulge Truffle Mask infused with black truffle extract. This was a hair mask. No, it smells like mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. And I don't know if it was just me psychologically being like, I don't like mushrooms, I don't like this mask. But it didn't really do anything for my hair either. Like, it was so thick that it almost didn't like, you know when you put it on your hair, you want it to like go into your hair? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. This one felt like it just sat on top and then I washed it off. Like, no. And I think that this is pretty expensive too, if I'm correct, but nah. What other major products are in here? This one I've actually had around for a while. This is the Arrow Detangling Texture and Protect Spray. Arrow is a Birchbox company, like Birchbox owns them or whatever. And I've had this since I first started subscribing to Birchbox. So like a long time ago, like 2+ years. I don't normally let products sit that long. That's very rare. But I honestly just didn't want to use this. I don't know why, but I didn't want to use it. And I finally like worked myself up. I was like, Elizabeth, you have to use it or throw it away now. And I actually did really like it. Like, it did its job. It detangled. You know, it also says texture and protect spray, but it did actually a really nice job of detangling. It didn't smell my absolute favorite smell. It was slightly on the more manly side, but it worked. Like, I don't know why I sat around with this product for so long before I used it. Okay, I've got several of these in here. I wonder if I can find the last one. Aha. Okay, so these were the CoverGirl samples of their color correcting serum, moisturizer, and primer. I used these as a moisturizer. So I don't wear very much like actual face stuff like foundation or whatever. Here and there, I'll wear like a BB cream or a CC cream or something. So I don't use a lot of primers, but I use these as like my nighttime moisturizers. Let me tell you. So when I got these, I didn't realize that these are for like certain skin tones. Like, I guess I just didn't read it, but at the top it says like for fair skin tones, for deep skin tones. I use them all. Not at once, but this one, it made me slightly yellowy-ish, but I also don't have really fair skin, so that was that. This one was probably my favorite. I would personally buy this and just use it as like a daily moisturizer because it says it's for deep skin tones and you can see the color it is. It made me like glowy. I liked it. When I put it on to go to bed, I was like, oh, I should have used this during the day. And then these two here, the yellow, it says for medium skin tones, and this one says for light skin tones. This one gave me like kind of a highlighted like look to my skin, like glowy, but not in the sense like not tan, just kind of like, oh, she's shiny a little bit. And this one probably didn't really do anything for me because it's for medium skin, and I normally have medium skin. Yeah, I didn't mind them. They weren't that bad. All right, then we've got the Amica Mirror Ball shampoo and conditioner. I liked these. I will never buy their products because I refuse to pay that much money for shampoo and conditioner, but I really liked them. I felt like they made my hair really soft. They smelled really good. I have some more samples of these that I'm like waiting to try. This was another interesting concept that I threw in here. So it's the, I don't know what brand. I think it's Pop Mask London, but it's the Starry Eyes Self-Warming Eye Mask. And I threw it in here because it was really cool. So like this is what comes out. And it did warm up quite nicely. Like I do get some headaches sometimes, and I found that putting pressure like in this area helps with my headaches, even though my headaches aren't in that area. I don't know. So I do have a weighted like eye mask that I'll wear if I do have a really bad headache. And I felt like this was a pretty adequate substitute for it. Like it wasn't weighted, but the fact that it warmed up, not too hot, it was just a nice sensation. So, okay. I might have, nope, I only have one of these in here. I'm over this product, you guys. This is the Keys Soul Care Golden Cleanser. Sorry, I looked to see, make sure I was recording. I was like, oh my God, am I just talking to the thing? No. First of all, you cannot squeeze this bottle to save your life. Like, I had to full on go like this and like squeeze and squirt it out. It's the stiffest bottle ever. And I tried like shaking it, but it was too jelly. Like it would just like dangle out and then come back in. I'm just over this product. I feel like the Keys Soul Care items, like I know they're supposed to be like luxurious and stuff, but I don't feel like they are. They feel very boring to me. They're not like the world's most magic skin cleanser or moisturizer. And I think that this is like my 40-second sample of this. So that's my thoughts and feelings on that one. The Pure Lease Yuzu and Orange Exfoliator for all skin types. I liked this. It was nice. It wasn't like a very super gritty cleanser. It was kind of like a cream, but it did have some particles in there that scrubbed. That was nice. Burt's Bees Gentle Cream Cleanser with Aloe Sensitive Solutions. This is one of my most favorite facial cleansers ever. I really like a thicker like face cleanser, and this one's thick. It actually reminded me of this, or I guess I tried this one first, so this one reminded me of this. The New Skin Lumi Spa, they were both like thicker, like creamier cleansers, and I really like that. I had a lot of like perfume samples in here. Yeah, let me grab all these out. Ooh, I was on like a try it now perfume kick lately. Okay, I think I got them all. So many. So, what's this one? Oh, this was the Moroccan Oil Night Body Serum. You're not going to be able to read this. It was just like a body oil. See how much is left? It looks like there's a lot, right? But then when you try to like tip it to get it out, it's never going to come out. I tried so hard. I didn't like this. I like Moroccan Oil products, but I wasn't a huge fan of this Night Body Serum. It just felt really oily, to be honest. Felt very oily. All right, Valentino. Here's two Valentinos. We got the Uomo, U-O-M-O, and then the Born in Roma Intense. Should have thought about this. I should have saved their little packets, but let's see. No, the Born in Roma is like way too fresh and clean for me. Now they're all gonna be mixed together. Okay, okay, I lied. This one is Valentino, U-O-M-O, Born in Roma. That one's too fresh and clean for me. This one is Valentino Donna, Born in Roma Intense. This one's very seductive. I'm not the best smell descriptor, but I'm gonna do the best I can. Spice Bomb by Victor Rolf. No, I'm not even gonna spray this. I don't like this. It was painful to get through and use that. Not for me. This is the Chloe Luminous. I liked it. I thought it didn't have a lot of scent to it. It smelled when I sprayed it on, but it didn't linger around. Whereas like the Valentino ones, like I could smell them all day. I use these at work because I don't like to wear my special perfume to work. Like I work with patients and I don't need to smell special for them. I just don't want to smell like garbage. Prada Paradox. Yeah, So I just told you I ran out of my Armani My Way. My sister bought me the Prada Paradox for Christmas because I liked how much this one smelled. Cher 90s Couture. Sort of smells like slightly sexy, but also slightly old lady. I don't know how the two work well together. We've got YSL Libre. I honestly don't remember this one. That one smells musky. And then last but not least, we got the Love by Anne Klein. I don't like the perfumes that have this little thing in there. I don't know what to do. I think you're supposed to take it out and rub it on you, but I prefer a spray. And this one smells like nothing. Didn't linger around, wasn't memorable. Okay, so I have a couple other just random samples down there in the bottom. I'm gonna consider running through them, but in the meantime, I do have some product cards. So let's see. This one was from my Ipsy Glam Bag, January 2023. What did we use in here? I used the It Cosmetics Hello Results Wrinkle Reducing Serum and Cream. I gave that a 4 out of 10. That's probably in here. Yep, it is. Which is not very common for me. I usually do really like the It Cosmetics products. They just probably thought this wasn't that special. There's a couple products on here that I either gave away because I didn't want, or it was a face mask and I threw it out after I used it. The Polar Gentle Scrub Ice Pure with Arctic Cotton. I gave that a 4 out of 10. That was this tiny product here. It wasn't special. Not special. Beauty Vault Mascara in Black. I gave that bad boy a 0 out of 10. I literally threw it away. It made my eyelashes needles. What else is memorable on here? Oh, here's another one. Coors Santorini Grape Velvet Skin Drink. I gave this out 5 out of 10 and I commented runny. I know it's a serum, it's meant to be runny, but I like a, I don't want it to like drip off my face. Oh, yes. This is another one I wanted to show you guys. This is the Beauty Crop BFF Brow Mascara in Clear, and I gave it a 4 out of 10. Please don't judge me when I show you this because this is utterly disgusting. So I did not use all of this product because of how gross it became. So this was completely clear when I got it, and you can see it's like brown now. There's like skin particles in there and eyebrow hairs and I wish I could give you like a good view of what it is, but I have an iPhone camera and it won't let me. But this is no. I liked the product. It was just, it became really gross. Yeah. What else? Ooh, the Balm Cosmetics. I don't have this product in here because I'm literally saving it with all of my life. It's the Balm Cosmetics Antidotes Tinted Moisturizer. I have shade number 26. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I really like this product and I'm saving it. It's when I do feel like I need to use a tinted moisturizer, I really like that. It blends in really well. It looks the most like skin and not cakey. It's nice. Okay, let me just run through this real quick. I don't think that there's a lot of products that are in here that we need to like absolutely go through. Oh, a Tula Skincare Face Filter Blurring and Moisturizing Primer. I know I said I don't like Tula, but this one wasn't so bad. I think, oh, this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one we're gonna touch on because I don't really have that many thoughts and feelings about the remainder of those products. This is the Maybelline New York, the Colossal Curl Bounce. I had a hard time throwing this in there. Like, I wanted to keep using it, but there was nothing left. This is one of the best mascaras I think I've ever used, and I think it's super budget friendly because it's Maybelline. It has a nice like wand, so it's not the little like silicone or plastic one. It's got a nice wand, and the formula just goes on really well. Like, it like separates your lashes on the way up. I would absolutely buy this. I'm gonna give this guy a 10 out of 10. This is nice. All right, that was my I don't even know what I'm gonna call this video yet. I'm gonna think about it. Rate my trash, maybe? That'll probably be the contender. Yeah, this was all my trash, my products that I went through. Thank you for listening. If you got this far, thank you so much. You must really appreciate my unsolicited opinion on things. So with that, see you guys next time.